In 1995, a researcher named Betty Hart sat inside the homes of 42 families for 2.5 years. She was not studying wealth. She was not studying toys. She was not studying schools. She was counting words. And what she found quietly dismantled everything the parenting industry had told parents about raising smart children. The babies who grew up to perform highest in language, reasoning, and emotional intelligence did not come from the richest homes. They came from the most talked-to homes. The single most powerful predictor of your baby's cognitive performance costs absolutely nothing. And in the next few minutes, you are going to find out exactly what it is and how to use it starting today. The 30 million word gap, the free secret that changes everything. Here is what Betty Hart and Todd Risley actually found. By age 4, children in high conversation homes had heard 30 million more words than children in low conversation homes. Not 30,000, not 3 million, 30 million. And that gap, built entirely from ordinary daily conversation, predicted IQ scores, reading ability, and academic performance years later with extraordinary accuracy. The simple translation: your voice is the most powerful cognitive development tool ever studied. Not the flashcard app, not the educational toy, not the baby Einstein video. Your voice. Talking to your baby while you fold laundry, narrating the grocery run, describing what you see out the window. Every single word you speak to your baby is laying down a neural pathway, and it costs nothing. But the second thing? It is even simpler than talking. And most parents have been doing it all along without knowing how extraordinary it actually is. Serve and return, the free brain-building exchange. Harvard researchers have a term for the single most impactful interaction a parent can have with their baby. They call it serve and return. Your baby babbles. You babble back. Your baby points. You look. Your baby laughs. You laugh. Your baby reaches. You respond. Every single one of these exchanges, which happen dozens of times every hour, builds neural connections in the prefrontal cortex, the language center, and the emotional regulation system simultaneously. Harvard's research is unambiguous. Serve and return interactions are the primary mechanism through which infant intelligence is built. Not expensive programs, not enrichment classes. The back and forth between you and your baby, in the kitchen, on the floor, during a diaper change, is literally constructing the architecture of their developing brain. Your attention is the curriculum. Your response is the lesson. And the third thing? This one will change how you think about every quiet moment you share with your baby. Number 3, secure attachment, the free foundation of every high performer. In one of the longest-running studies in developmental psychology, the Minnesota Longitudinal Study, researchers followed children from infancy into adulthood for over 40 years. Their finding was extraordinary. The single strongest predictor of adult achievement, emotional resilience, and relationship quality was not income. It was not education level. It was not the neighborhood. It was secure attachment in infancy, the feeling, built in the first year of life, that you can depend completely on the person who loves you. Mary Ainsworth's research established that secure attachment is built through one thing: consistent, warm responsiveness. Picking up your baby when they cry, making eye contact during feeding, being present during floor time, saying, "I see you," when they reach for you. These are not small moments. These are the moments that build a brain capable of handling difficulty, forming deep relationships, and performing at the highest level for a lifetime. You are not just comforting your baby. You are building the foundation every future achievement will stand on. 3 things you can start today, all completely free. Narrate your day out loud. While cooking, cleaning, driving, describe what you are doing to your baby. Now we are washing the apples. They are red and cold. Every word builds the 30 million. Hart and Risley found this single habit accounts for the majority of the word gap. Respond to every cue, every time. When your baby babbles, babble back. When they point, look and name it. When they reach, respond. Harvard calls this serve and return, and it is the most efficient neural construction happening anywhere in your home. Be present for 5 minutes completely. Put the phone down. Sit on the floor. Let your baby lead. No agenda, no outcome. Just 5 minutes of your full, undivided presence. The Minnesota study shows consistent responsiveness, not duration, is what builds secure attachment. The baby gift industry makes billions of dollars every year selling parents the belief that intelligence can be purchased. Betty Hart's research, Harvard's data, 40 years of the Minnesota study. All of it says the same thing. The most powerful thing you will ever give your baby is already inside you. Your voice, your eyes, your response, your presence. None of it costs a single dollar. All of it changes everything. You do not need a bigger budget to raise a high-performing baby. You need to know that what you already have is already enough.